Need to be photoshopped. Okay, well, good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Very good. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is T.Clark. I'm a student teacher here at Barclay-Reese.
And what grade was your placement?
Pre-K.
Okay, I have 3 questions for you. Your answers to these questions are going to be shared with the upcoming student teachers. Our first question for you is, what did you learn this semester about yourself and the act of teaching learning?
Quite a bit, actually. I thought I knew myself. I thought I was prepared. I thought I knew how to teach, being from a business background, being comfortable speaking in front of large groups. And I thought, oh, pre-K, it'll be a blast. It'll be easy. But everything that you're taught in the approaches blocks, differentiated instruction, tiering it, engaging the student, all of those techniques and strategies were helpful, but when I actually got in front of the students and did my full teach, I was struggling trying to remember everything, trying to handle the impact that it really does come at you at once. Mm-hmm. You're writing lesson plans, you're engaging the students, you're trying to reach each student, you're trying to see who got the concept. Mm-hmm. It's overwhelming and it's so powerful. So I learned, I thought I knew myself, I thought I knew I could do it, and I learned that it was challenging, it really was. But it was exciting as well, because I learned a lot about myself, as a person, as a teacher, and as well as my students. So it was a great experience. As far as my student teaching experience, I would say that I enjoyed pre-K. I had a little bit of experience before in pre-K, but it was a learning center, so it wasn't as structured as a public school. So again, I thought I had it down. I thought it was going to be a blast and a breeze. But going from 5th grade in my approaches to pre-K was a challenge. It was difficult, and I didn't realize, and I told you before, I didn't realize how difficult it is to teach pre-K. But it was fun. So I learned a lot.
Good. Okay. What would you have done differently this semester?
Well, they tell you to be prepared, and they tell you to make sure that you know your stuff. And yes, you do have to be prepared, but I think I would have expected the unexpected. Expected that your printer will go out of ink. Your videos won't come through when you need them to for Harry Wong videos. Little things like that as you're preparing your lessons, as you're trying to get materials for your lessons, everything like that. It's overwhelming, and so I was prepared, I thought. I thought I could do this. You know, I was a legal assistant before. I, was a center director. I thought I was prepared, but you really, really have to buckle down, close off your world, and really focus on student teaching, because it's for your students, and you want them to learn. You want them to gain the objectives that you're there trying to teach them, and you really can't focus on anything else. So expect the unexpected is what I should have really focused on, because everything that could go wrong did. But I came through it like a champ.
Yes, you did. Fine colors.
Thanks.
Anything else as far as done differently?
I would have definitely... It was a little humbling, because I was honor student, dean's list, president's list throughout my college career. And so I thought, okay, I can do this. Student teaching, you hear it's going to be tough, but I think I would have definitely done lessons before, like for instance, the assignments, I would have done those nights before. Even though I had other things to do, I would have done those even though They weren't major grades, but to have them done rather than miss a few, I would have done them way in advance. I would have definitely done some of that work way in advance. That was a lesson learned.
Okay. What advice do you have for the next group of student teachers?
Buckle up, enjoy the ride, because it's going to be overwhelming. You need to expect the unexpected. Have fun. That's one thing I really, really learned in pre-K. I went in with all of the right things, the right tools, the right materials, all of the applications that I had learned through my approaches went in full force with my lessons, but I was so robotic that I didn't realize until one of my lessons was videotaped by my CT, and it was a great lesson. The principal even actually loved it, and she saw it, and they broadcasted it on BR News. But I was astounded to see that I was not smiling, I was not living, I was not loving. And so after I saw that, it was really, the blinders came off, and I went at it. And so it was just a day, night type of change. And after that, the love was shown, and I just came through, and my CT has agreed that now I'm laughing, I'm loving, I'm dancing, I'm singing, and it's pre-K, so you really have to do that to engage them. And I think at every grade level, at some point you have to do that.
So do you suggest that students videotape themselves at some point early in the semester?
Early in the semester would be an excellent idea if your CT allows it, which I'm sure they would. Because until you really see that, and it wasn't even planned, it was something that just happened as I was doing the lesson, and I'm glad it was done that way, because I think I would have really just been shell-shocked and not, being myself. So yes, I think that would be a really good idea.
Very good. Is there anything else that you want to say? Doesn't matter.
Just enjoy it, cherish the moments, know that you're going to miss your students. I'm already missing them, but enjoy the time you have with them, and really, really apply what you've learned, because through approaches you learn so much, and there's so much content, and so many things, strategies and tips and techniques that you can use, but if you don't have those available before you start student teaching, you're going to be scrambling, and you're going to be overwhelmed, and you're not going to get to show your best. So I would suggest getting that organized, going through it, looking it over, and applying it to your teaching, and have fun.
Very good. Very good. Well, we wish you the best, and
Thank you.
I know you're going to be successful wherever you are. So thank you for your comments.